Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Today we're going to be talking about fans say Disney Plus content warning points out racism in Disney movies. Since Disney has decided not to go and basically censor their own movies and just put a content warning in front of every movie they feel has racist undertones to it, or at least scenes that people find problematic, as they say. So let's read this article together and see what Disney is going to ruin next. Now that we know Disney is still including films with controversial scenes on its new streaming service, Disney Plus, and excluding others like Song of the South, fans finally have access to pretty much every classic animated Disney movie they could think of. But as Disney adds content warnings to the descriptions of films that contain scenes with culturally sensitive content, fans say that it's become clear just how racist old Disney movies are. Oh, how annoying. This is pretty much going to go throughout the article, and then we're going to read some comments who have various opinions on what Disney is now doing on their streaming site. As you can see in the screenshots above taken from Disney Plus, Disney has added a short message to every Disney film that the company believes contains outdated cultural depictions, and while some may think that the message is unnecessary, others say that it allows Disney to point out the flaws in its old films while still keeping them as they originally were when they were first released. Many think that if Disney were to edit the problematic and controversial material out of its classic movies, the company would be erasing history. And others, many of whom don't believe Disney films actually contain racist material, think there's no reason for the films to not be on Disney Plus as is. So it looks like this brief content warning within the descriptions of Disney films is the company's way of addressing the issue while not erasing its history. A content warning was even added to Aladdin, where the main characters are Arab and heroic, but apparently even that isn't progressive enough. Still, Disney fans have taken to social media to voice their opinions, and it seems since Disney Plus has opened up the Disney Vault, fans of all ages are now able to see just how problematic Disney content used to be. Many who admit that it has been a while since they've seen films like Peter Pan and the Aristocats, which were released decades ago and include racist depictions of Native Americans and Asians respectively, say that they never realized just how culturally insensitive these films were. Here's what the Disney fan community is saying on Twitter regarding Disney's more controversial films. I think I saw Peter Pan when I was a kid, but I've never seen the Aristocats. And I don't know if there are racist undertones in that movie because I've never seen it, but it's a movie about talking cats. But I have seen commercials for the Aristocats, and the cats look more like hippies than racist, so I have no idea what they mean by this, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever heard that Aristocats is racist. I thought I'd go over this article too because it gives more information on what Disney is doing. Disney Plus launches with controversial content. Previously, we had reported Disney Plus would not be including certain controversial movies like Song of the South in its content library when it launched. So far, this proved to be true, but we have recently learned that other questionable scenes that had been rumored to be edited actually made the cut. The scenes we are referring to come from beloved classics like Disney's Dumbo and the original animated film Disney's Lady and the Tramp. In Disney's Dumbo, you might recall a naughty group of crows, which ironically is also called a murder of crows, taunting our beloved Dumbo. In the scene where they sing "When I See an Elephant Fly," audiences agree the depiction can be viewed as a negative representation of Black Americans. Even so, Disney decided to make the animated classic available in its original and unedited form. I've seen that scene with Dumbo and the crows, and the only problem people have with it is because the crows talk in a jive accent. They're not that bad. They're actually pretty cool and manly, at least far more manly than the soy boy SJWs would like, because they want everyone to be nice and, well, so mellow that they're basically just space aliens. But at least these crows, they were, if not for being birds, they'd be men. But it's this part with Lady and the Tramp where this article really goes askew. This is also the case with Disney's Lady and the Tramp. The original animated version We're all excited to enjoy the live-action reboot of Disney's Lady and the Tramp, one of the many exclusive new titles to be enjoyed on Disney+, but the original comes with some questionable scenes that made the cut, even though there were assumptions of modified versions being available on the platform. Now just wait, folks, wait till you see what they say about Lady and the Tramp next. You might fondly remember the sneaky Siamese cats in that catchy song we can all kind of remember the words to. The Siamese cat song, well, when you pay closer attention to the lyrics and the way the song was sung, you might agree this one would be better left unsung, which is what the studio decided to do when it came to the live remake. Without giving away too many spoilers, let's just say the song definitely got nixed for something different in the remake. Fans have been very vocal about this topic, especially on social media platforms like Twitter. You gotta listen to the language in this part of the article, folks. Even beloved Disney stars like Josh Gad jumped have in on the conversation at times. What kind of language is that? Jumped have in? That almost sounds like Yoda speak. I guess someone like Star Wars a little too much. I'll try to make sense of this. Josh Gad jumped in on the conversation at times, confused by some of the choices. Even so, Disney representatives have confirmed that once a movie title is added to the service, it will stay there for good. The rest of the article is about asking what your opinions and what your thoughts are and what the comments are going to be. And we're going to look at some of the comments from the other article because I didn't see any comments for this one. Disney's Peter Pan is so incredibly racist, like I never actually realized when I was younger, but whoa! From a tweet by Jingle Chills. And you have a picture of that character from Supernatural, and I don't care because you're trying to make some point that I can't really fathom because I think you're too stupid, Jingle Chills. As you can see, folks, we're going to start looking over tweets made by people on their opinions on what Disney is doing with their old movies that they think are problematic. Disney Plus, to remind a lot of people how racist they were in old cartoons. Dink Deuce, a tweet from him. Here's another from Mother of Dragons. I appreciate Disney apologizing for the racist awash hit they used to put in their movies. I just watched Aladdin last night and I was offended for Arabs and I'm black. I know there are black Arabs, but you're still culturally appropriating them, man, so you're the racist here, Mother of Dragons. I'm super here for Disney addressing all the animated movies with racist connotations they put out before they decided to make a channel for children, lol. They had to know the 2019 energy was coming for them. The 2019 energy was coming for them? I'm pretty sure there are people coming for you, Van Dizzy, and they're in white coats and they're going to put you in a jacket. There are more tweets we could go through, but I thought it'd be a bit boring. I'll just give you the overview. Some tweets are for what Disney is doing, and there are some tweets that are even saying that Disney should not even be putting warnings in front of their more problematic movies, as the SJW say, because they don't think any Disney movie is racist. I agree with them. That takes care of the tweets. Now I'll give you my own opinion on this. It's not just Disney going about putting warnings in front of their movies that they consider to be racist. It's because this is only the beginning. If Disney goes through with this, eventually they probably will edit these movies down, no matter what they say, because even though they promise that these movies will always remain on their platform, I wouldn't be surprised if they remove them or just edit them down, or just even maybe remake parts of them eventually, just so that they can look like they're pro-PC and they have no care for any of their movies or products, because Disney, as I've said, as others have said, is a soulless corporation that just wants to make money. They don't care about this. In fact, I think Disney probably has sweatshop workers slaves over somewhere in China or in some Asian country, and that just shows you how much diversity and, well, inclusion means to Disney, you know, because they don't care about it. They care about money. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is a soulless corporation who's going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, read comics, they're bad for you, then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And if you could you please share this video, share it on Twitter and share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you think it would do the most good, because YouTube is not going around promoting their own YouTube creators because they are a soulless corporation like Disney. So if you could you please share this video? Now listen closely, it's plug-in time. Keep checking back in future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.